Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of SkyBlock with FunkyJ13. Today we're going to be starting off this episode by building a tree farm in our world. We're just going to be using some TNT duping. I really don't like to use TNT duping all that often, but since we're in a SkyBlock world and we don't really have access to a ton of sand, I just wanted to just do a little bit of TNT duping so we can make an automatic tree farm. So I've gone ahead and gathered up some resources here to make the tree farm. So we're going to take these resources, head down to the bottom of our world. But I want to go ahead and also just make a piece of TNT. I really don't like using the TNT or up our sand because we only have 19 sand left. Plus the 3 we have here, and I really want to make a cactus farm soon as well. So we're going to take our material down to the bottom of the world and make a tree farm. So I was thinking about putting the tree farm somewhere down here. I think we're going to go off in this direction over here because we have our slime farm that way. Our villagers are there right now, and I want to make an iron farm over that way as well at some point. Maybe not today, but that way we can be at our tree farm and our iron farm can run and our mob farm can run all at the same time. So I'm going to build out a little bit this way and start on the tree farm. So I built a little bit of a walkway out here, and this is where we're going to start. I'm going to build the collection area first where the wood's going to drop into, and this is just going to be a very simple automatic tree farm design. It's not really anybody's particular design, just something I came up with myself in creative, so it's not the best, but it's also going to help us out quite a bit. Alright, so we got a little bit of a collection area set up here now with hoppers in the back. This is where all the logs will be funneled to. So here is how the platform is coming, where the logs will drop. So there's going to be water here, pushing the logs down into this tunnel here to funnel it all to the middle, where we're going to be collecting them. So I'm going to be finishing up building up the barrier around here now, and then we'll get to the actual mechanism that's going to drop the TNT where the tree is going to be planted. Alright, so now we built up just a little bit, and this is where our dirt is going to be. And this over here is where the TNT is going to be falling, so we're going to place a piece of crying obsidian there. And now we want to protect this dirt as much as possible, so the TNT that falls here won't blow it up. So I'm going to surround this in crying obsidian and put some like water and stuff around it, so hopefully it won't blow up. So the best way I found in creative, I think, to protect this dirt was to place crying obsidian on each side and then trap doors on each side. And then we are going to surround this in crying obsidian as well on both sides. So we need to just get a temporary block here, another block there, and crying obsidian right there, and then to waterlog this, and then crying obsidian on top, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side over here, and then basically cover it in water, and that seemed to prevent the dirt from blowing up that much. Alright, this side is done now, so that's where the TNT is going to be dropping, and so we're going to be standing about here, probably a little bit further back. So I'm going to build up the TNT duplicator in the sky, and it's going to drop the TNT on that block, and this is where we'll be standing here placing and bone milling the trees to grow. Alright, so we're about 30 blocks up in the air now, and this is where the TNT is going to be, so I'm just place a piece of wood here to mark where the TNT is going to be as a placeholder for now. I will be linking in the description the video to the TNT duper that we're going to be building here. I don't remember the name of the creator, but the link will be in the description, so this is not my TNT duper design. But we're going to build this here, add a etho hopper clock to it, and run down a switch down below. So this is the TNT duplicator here, and all we got to do to finish it off is place the TNT there. So this should work now if we break this block. Oh sweet, there we go. Alright, so I'm not really going to try to explain how this works because I'm not entirely sure. But here is the design. So you have the redstone running across the top and into just the blocks in the back here next to the TNT. We have an observer facing this way that will activate it. So this is where we're going to hook up our redstone clock on the side here. And each time that observer gets activated, the TNT will be duped. So we're going to hook up an etho hopper clock next to this side. So we're going to connect our etho hopper clock now. We're going to have this redstone block updating a piece of redstone in front of the observer. So we're going to go ahead and just make the etho hopper clock really fast here. And then that should be there, and then there. And then we need our pistons next. Where are our pistons? There we go. Piston and piston. And then this should be the etho hopper clock working just fine. And I think we're going to do maybe about 32. So let's see if this moves back and forth. That should activate it. And then when this switches, this should update. Boom. There we go. And then every time this moves back and forth, it's going to update the redstone in front of the observer and drop this. So for now, we don't want that TNT constantly running, so I'm going to place the lever here so that'll power this and stop it from uh, continuing to run. And I'm going to hook it up to a control down below. Alright, so this is why I built this at the bottom of the world, because we got the redstone chain hooked up to the top, and it's definitely not the prettiest thing ever built, but this is why we built it in our industrial district down here with all of our other farms. But we are able to now control the on and off the TNT with this lever here, and I just put up a little walkway here because this is where we'll be standing. Now, this is not the most perfect or best tree farm, but it's something that I wanted to try to just design myself and see what I could do and come up with in a short amount of time. But this is where we'll be placing the saplings, and then I believe the saplings go in the offhand, and we'll be able to bone meal them here. And let's go ahead and give this a go. Flip on the TNT, so that should update. Perfect. Alright, and then I'm going to sit here and just hold right click. Let me actually turn down the volume because that's probably pretty loud with the explosion. So I'm going to hold down right click here because that block should break in just a second. Beautiful. And then boom, place new tree grown. So I'm probably going to stand here for a while and see how much this can collect in a short amount of time. Okay, so I spent a bit of time here using the tree farm, and this is what we got. A decent amount of logs here, a bunch of oak logs and birch logs, and then we got saplings, some sticks we can sell to Fletchers, a good amount of apples as well. But it's a pretty good haul. I'm not exactly sure how long I was running it. It wasn't too long. But it's a nice little starter tree farm that'll make getting wood a lot easier. And the other things I want to do this episode, I'm going to set up a couple basic pumpkin farm and cactus farm, and then I think I'm going to head to the Nether, and we'll finish off the episode there and try to collect a couple more wither skulls so that we can fight a wither next episode and maybe get a beacon. So I did fall off the edge and die, so I had to spend some of our emeralds getting all my materials back. This is why I put up this temporary wall here, because I accidentally backed off, lost everything. But I'm going to get to collecting the materials for the cactus farm and the pumpkin farm, and we're going to put those together and then head to the nether. I just saw another wandering trader had spawned in back up at the top here, so I ran back down and grabbed my emeralds. And let's go see what he has. Hopefully it's some good stuff. I'm hoping for some more saplings. A spruce sapling would be great. Is he still here? Oh, did he despawn already? Please tell me he didn't despawn already. Let's see here. No, he's probably turned invisible. Those are the old guys. Is he somewhere here? Oh, here he is. Sweet. Let's see, what does he got? Kelp? Okay, kelp is nice. I'll take some kelp. We can make a kelp farm. No saplings, though. But that's alright. We will buy up everything else that you have here, kind sir. Get some coral. And then what is this? Beetroot? Okay, we don't have beetroot in our world yet either. Just bow us to kelp. Purple dye. Sure, why not? And then packed ice. Alright, pleasure doing business with you, sir. So I also wanted to get these animals sorted out down here, so I've just made a little bit of a pen area for each animal. So we're going to work on moving the cows, the sheep, and the pigs and chickens that we have over here. You need to get out of that boat, so let's go ahead and move the sheep first, because I really want to breed up more sheep, so we can make a bigger, more like industrial size sheep farm down here. Okay, you can go back. Oh, I did not think that through. I forgot fence gates, but we'll come back and put the fence gates in just a minute. So I'm going to finish moving over the rest of the animals, and then we'll get to the cactus and pumpkin farm. Okay, and to finish it off, we got the pigs here. So we got our cows, sheep, and chickens, and now, lastly, our pigs in the pen. If they can fit through the gate there, there we go, perfect. So we'll go ahead and I'll pick back up that gate, drop that down, go ahead and start breeding them. And I think for the cactus and pumpkin farm, I'm going to go ahead and expand out this way and build them in our industrial district down here on this side over here. Alright, so I built a nice sized platform here behind where the animals are. I'm going to put the cactus farm on this side and the pumpkin and melon farm on this side. So I'm going to start with the cactus farm. Alright, so I got the cactus farm done now. It's just a small little simple cactus farm. As you can see, we just saw it work there. I'm still going to probably play around with the design a little bit. It looks alright for now. I really like the brick theme we got going on in this world. But I'm going to go ahead and start building the melon and pumpkin farm as well on this side. And we'll probably continue to expand it bigger and bigger as time goes on, but just a little small one for now. Alright, and now we got the pumpkin and melon side done as well here. I've just added, I think it's 6 layers total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 layers total for right now. And as you can see, it's already producing quite a bit of pumpkins and melons. I did leave the top off of it because I would like to continue to go higher with it eventually to just increase our production here. And then our cactus farm is doing pretty well at the moment. I just added some leaves here to add a little bit more greenery. I think I'm gonna stick with this style here. It looks like just a big flat building at the moment. So leave a comment if you have any suggestions on what I could do to maybe make this look a little bit nicer. I've not done the back quite yet because I don't have enough brick at the moment, but gonna be getting more brick soon. I also added these archways here. I like these archways. We just kind of did the same design we did for right here and just pushed it over here. But I think I'm going to call the episode here for today, guys, and save the nether for next time. I really want to get this video out to you guys, and I'm running short on time at the moment. But I think we got some good progress made today, and it was a simpler video of just some basic farms that we created today. But I think we made some good progress. Would love to go to the Nether next time, as well as work with some villagers. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, as it really does help the video get pushed out there in the YouTube algorithm. And and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I appreciate every one of your support. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye bye.